Hey there, everyone. Dennis back again. I know my last video I said that it was probably going to be the last one before either like Christmas or New Year's or what have you, but turns out I'm a liar. So between RSD Black Friday and then some other like sort of Black Friday deals, I got a bunch of stuff in recently. There's a couple other things I'm waiting to come in. I don't know. Some are on their way, others are I haven't got notification for, but if you could just get this stack out of the way, I don't know if I'll do another one later or whatever. Not super important. So I'm just gonna run through these kind of quick, maybe talk about a couple of them. But first off, I have a CD. Oh, jewel case is kind of shot. I pre-ordered this a few months back. It's an nerdcore artist. I've bought pretty much everything he's come out with. But it's Beefy's The Adventure of Beef Thompson Provisional License Exam. Let's see if I get that without the glare here. And you could have him autograph. I don't know if it was a couple of bucks, if it was free or whatever. So that's what I ended up doing. Here's the track list. This is available on Bandcamp. Just look up, it's either under Beefy or Beefiness. And then it has a little thing there. But yeah, it looks like the jewel case is broken a little bit, but I think I have a donor one I can use to take apart. And then, I meant to separate these. A couple, maybe it was last video, I don't remember. I showed off, it was a best of collection from an artist named Mark with a C. November, December rolled on, and he came out with 2 more albums that he heavily discounted. They were like $5 each plus shipping. And felt bad because I forgot to change the address to my new ones. It got shipped to my old address that had been on for like a year to see how much I ordered from the site. Got a hold of them, see if like, hey, if we get it back in time before you ship the second one out, you can put it in the same one. Had a little back and forth, and Mark was good for it. So I got 2 here. One is Normal Bias, Mark with the C, and here you go. And then let me move some shit here. And then his Obscurity album. There we go. Again, I might use this just as a thing. And then real quick, Black Friday releases. Black Friday Record Store Day, that is. 2 of these, the first 2 here, I added on super late. Like I was looking through the list, I don't know, like a day or 2 beforehand, and then the normal LP, the 33 here, I guess I just skipped over it the first couple of times I looked at the list, and then this 7-inch here, single, because again, I'm not a huge fan of singles. Unless I just want a specific song and I don't care about the rest, then I'll try finding it like I did with like 7 Spanish Angels. But I figured if this caught my eye, if I found a copy on any of the sites and it was relatively cheap, I'd get it. So I picked up Hootie and the Blowfish. Side A has Losing My Religion, cover of REM, and it's backed with Turn It Up, the Walshy Fire of Major Lazer remix. There you go. Yeah, so there's that. Let's see here. Anything other interesting things? So this one, I'm gonna do that just in case. It's Mila Djokovic's The Divine Comedy. The back. And yes, it's the actress, played Lilu in The Fifth Element. She was in Resident Evil, all that jazz. Hype sticker on here. First time on U.S. vinyl. It was originally released in 1994. It's Creamsicle Orange, limited to 1,200 copies. I'm a big fan of her as an actress. And I sampled it. It's on Spotify. I kind of went through couple of the tracks just to see what kind of music it was. It seemed like it could be interesting, so picked it up. This is one of the releases I was most excited for the Black Friday releases. I bought this on CD ages ago. I think I pirated this album a long, long time ago. And then I eventually found a copy on CD. And so I bought it, listened to it to death. And that's Masters of Reality, Sunrise on the Suffer Bus. Had Ginger Baker on it, limited to 1,800 copies. It's the back. I mean, this album is excellent. It's been a while since I've listened to it, but it's certainly worth looking into. This is another one. So I think the Milla's album, and I'll do this one. We're the only two Black Friday only releases. So I wanted to make sure I got those, and I was happy to get this. This one was selling quick pretty much everywhere at the time. Whereas I don't know if it was Hootie, this next one, Masters of Reality, they were all Black Friday first releases instead of only. So I knew that I might not be able to get the colored vinyl, which is fine. But this one is Hocus Bonus by Volbeat. I have all of their CDs. I'm thinking about using maybe the import CDs eBay page to maybe try picking up the vinyl for it too, because a lot of the times it's get a huge percentage off, $65 or more, or sometimes it's a buy X get whatever. So I don't think any of these songs have been released in the U.S. or maybe it's the first time ever on a vinyl in the U.S. I can't remember exactly what the hubbub with this was about, but I am excited to crack this open and listen to this. Might do that tonight with the fiance gone. Actually, is this the one? Yep. So this was limited to 3,000 copies, and I really wish more companies would do this for these limited releases. And it was like that with the Ramones too, but it's actually numbered. I don't know if I can get that to focus any better. It's 2749 of 3,000. I mean, it's a little things, right? And then I think this is the last Black Friday one that I got. I got all of these through Yellow Dog Records. I've gotten most of my stuff through them for the last couple of drops for the year. Between them and one or two other websites, but this time I was able to get everything. Some of them were a few dollars more expensive than their other counterparts, but I was able to get everything from one place instead of bits and pieces, and maybe as you're checking out here, something out over there. So convenience is I don't mind paying for convenience, basically. Next and finally for the Rick Black Friday is Dr. Demento's First Century Dementia, Dementia. Some of the oldest novelty songs of all time that they compiled. I mean, the cover is just gorgeous. The old school cartoony look. Yeah, I mean, some of these, just looking at the names, it starts out with a 20th Century Rag by a guy named Billy Murray in 1914. But I think the oldest song on here, where is it? It's a song called The Ravings of John McCullough, which is by an anonymous. Nobody knows, I guess, who either wrote it or maybe who sang this version, which was from 1895. This picture of the good doctor. Is that? you know, I'm a big fan of these novelty songs. I think this one specifically, it's so unique because of just how old these songs are, right? From around the turn of the century of the last century, right? The early 1900s through I think the 1920s. There might be something like circling the 30s, um, and so again, that was the Workers' Day first. I think that they did the same thing with the last Dr. Dementia album, which is like Novelty Goes Punk or something like that. Where they took some of the classic songs, they had certainly punk bands cover them. That was actually really good too. Next up, I made an order to Urban Outfitters. They had a pretty decent sale going on, so I picked up this and another one that's on back order. The one that's on back order, I picked up. It was a picture disc of it was Sorcerer Mickey on the cut, and it was from the Sorcerer's Apprentice from Fantasia, and the classic song. I can't remember who's it by. But that one's on back order, and then I picked up this is on 180 gram yellow vinyl. Urban Outfitters exclusive of the Netflix show Sex Education, the soundtrack, done by over here, wrong finger, Urza Furman. One thing I'm sad about is the song Queen of Hearts didn't make it on here, which I think was used in like the final episode of season 2, I believe. I think that's the only seasons that are out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a third season. I don't remember. It's an excellent show though, and the music in it is fantastic. I was actually thinking about that the other day. A few days before I saw Urban Outfitters had the sale. I'm like, you know what? I should pick up that album at some point. Then it was on sale and everything worked out. So this last stack here, boop, is from Fat Records. Mostly punk and rock and stuff like that. They have a huge sale every year. Their LPs and everything are priced really well normally. Like full length albums are sometimes like $12 or $15, right? And then their CDs are of course a little bit cheaper and all that. So when they have like I don't remember what the percentage off, like 30-40% off, you take notice. And I missed out on it last year. There's something else going on last year that prevented me from buying much, or what I had wanted. So let me. Okay. I just want to organize this just a little bit differently here, make it a little easier. So first up here, I have the greatest hits from the Lawrence Arms, which is an outfit out of Chicago, Illinois. We're the champions of the world. Here's the back with the track list. It's 2 LPs. Again, it looks like it has most of their greatest hits on here. Really excited about this. The next 3, right? Yep, are all by the Real Mackenzies, which, if you're unfamiliar, is more like a Celtic rock or kind of Celtic punk. The closest thing I can think of is they're similar to like Dropkick Murphys or like 5 of 56 and all that. But first off, we have West Winds. And these all did come with download codes. You had to download them within like 2 or 3 days of purchase. So that's what I did. And one thing that I bought these for is I think they all pretty much have covers of Stan Rogers songs on them. So like this one has a cover of Baird's Privateers. It also has The Blue Nose, which a ton of people have covered. If it's the same version of it, at least. Halloween Burnout, Pipe Solos. And then I got Real Mackenzie's 10,000 Shots. 10,000 Shots. Big old thing of booze. This has the traditional song Farewell to Nova Scotia, which is the reason why I picked this one over another one of theirs. again, like I'm a big fan of like cover songs and albums and tributes and don't get me wrong, I like the Real Mackenzies. I've heard them plenty of times, but it's always nice to know like, hey, if something's not, you listen to part of it, it's not really, your fancy that day. There's at least one song you're gonna know on it, which makes it a little bit of an easier pill to swallow, I think. And then I believe this is one of their newer albums. It's Two Devils Will Talk. I think that cover looks pretty sick. And this has a cover of Northwest Passage on it. I did sample it on Spotify, and it's fantastic. Okay. Now the rest of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, the next 5 are all Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, which is more like that kind of rockabilly, swing revival, Brian Setzer, Cherry Poppin' Daddies, kind of some mix of all that kind of stuff. And I think they're almost all covers on here, I believe. Usually they do like different eras for each thing. So the first one here I got is Take a Break. And this one has End of the Road, Ain't No Sunshine, Nothing Compares to You, Crazy, Isn't She Lovely, Believe I Can Fly, Natural Woman. So it seems like more of a 90s sort of cover comp for the most part. And then we got Have a Ball. And this has Leaving on a Jet Plane, One Tin Soldier, Uptown Girl, Sweet Caroline, Scenes in the Sun, Fire and Rain, Rocket Man, plenty of others. Oh. I like the back of this because it looks, just like an old 50s, 60s era sort of record. Actually, I'll do this one next. It's Have Another Ball, which has Country Roads, I Write the Songs, You've Got a Friend, Only the Good Die Young, Coming to America, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Again, a bunch of excellent songs with this kind of punkish sort of vibe to her. This one, Are We Not Men? We Are Diva. Which this is like an 80s era comp of covers. So this has like I Will Survive, My Heart Will Go On, I Will Always Love You, Speechless, Karma Chameleon, On the Radio, a couple others. There we go. That's as close as I'm going to get it for be able to see the tracks. And then we got the last one is Just Rake It In, Their Greatest Hits. Let me hold it like this. So it like has Uptown Girl on here and End of the Road, but it starts with Times They Were Changing, followed by Rainbow Connection, Over the Rainbow, Country Roads, Jolene, like some great songs. And again, I've listened to these guys quite a bit over the years. So like if you don't mind covers and you like the punk sort of music, and again, it's not like hard punk or anything. It's pretty fun, let's say. Give the Me First Gimme Gimmes a try. So that's it for me. Like I said, I got like my Vinyl Me Please order coming in, which I don't even remember what the hell that is. I swapped it because I wasn't super impressed with what was on the slate for December. And a couple of things I ordered from the last Bandcamp Friday. Ordered, I think, 2 LPs from the Dolly Rots, excuse me, and then a 7-inch from them that was sold out on their Bandcamp site, but their labels still had a few. I think that might be it for albums. Um, so, anyways, if this is the last one, which it should be, have a happy holidays. Stay safe. Um, maintain social distance. Try not to go all out for Christmas and make everything potentially worse. Um, and we'll probably see you in the new year. Bye bye.